Hosting the Olympic Games is an enormous honor for any country, but in 2008, the attention lavished on the Beijing Games also brought controversy, especially when a famous Chinese artist thumbed his nose at the oppressive government. He's been speaking out at his peril ever since. Here's ABC's Gloria Rivera.
There is perhaps no more glorious a moment for a country than when it hosts the Olympic Games. But 4 years ago in Beijing, the glory brought scrutiny. The Bird's Nest Stadium, a soaring feat of architecture, was the centerpiece of those games. And it was this man, the well-known artist Ai Weiwei, known as China's Andy Warhol, who helped design the Bird's Nest. And then he did a surprising thing. He walked away, boycotting the Olympics and accusing the Chinese government of using the Games as propaganda. Since the Olympics, the artist has transformed himself into one of China's most outspoken critics. He has been beaten, prosecuted, even held in secret detention. Today he lives under constant surveillance. The man China wants silenced sat down exclusively with us at his home and studio in an art district in Beijing.
Every day you don't know there could be a knock at the door.
Yeah, any moment.
He speaks fluent English and he once lived in America, but he's remarkably soft-spoken. Outside his studio, up and down the street, are cameras put in place by Chinese authorities to watch his every move.
How many cameras?
All 15 cameras. They know you are here today.
His Twitter feed is blocked in China, but it is his weapon of choice. It was the heartbreaking earthquake that shook Sichuan, China in 2008 that spurred Ai Weiwei to action. More than 68,000 people died, many of them children, whose shoddily built schools collapsed around them.
Just let us know how many people died. Who are they?
In 2009, Chinese police paid him a visit at 3 a.m. Ai Weiwei's own camera rolled in the dark as he got punched in the head.
The only way to win the battle is to let the world know what's happening.
So how did it get to this? How does an artist become an enemy of the state? The new film Ai Weiwei, Never Sorry seeks to answer that question.
They call him Ai Shen online, I God. That's a very dangerous description in China.
Director Alison Clayman followed Ai Weiwei for 3 years.
I don't think he ever was safe, and I don't think he's safe now.
The confrontation brewing between Weiwei and the government finally reached a dangerous tipping point in April 2011, when he was taken into secret detention by Chinese authorities. An international outcry erupted for his release, but the government accused him of pornography and tax evasion and held him for 81 days. When he was finally released, he was shaken.
Sorry, I can't.
You can't talk? You're not allowed to talk.
I'm on probation.
More than a year after he returned home, it's still hard to talk about.
You have no lawyer. You cannot contact your family. You believe your story will never be heard.
But it was. Thousands of Chinese fans donated more than $1 million towards his $2.4 million tax fine. After his release, Ai Weiwei returned to Twitter and to his studio. His biggest incentive for staying out of trouble, a 3-year-old son he adores. But he says he won't stop his fight.
After the beating, after the detainment, none of this has stopped you.
I don't think they can win. I never think they can win, not a second.
And why not?
I think people's desire for liberty, for happiness, for freedom, nobody can stop it.
And for that, Ai Weiwei is never sorry. For Nightline, I'm Gloria Rivera in Beijing.